Stronger defense and security cooperation among African nations is certainly a fundamental pillar to economic development and transformation. So without security, neither development nor investment can thrive. So in secure environments which have conflicts, terrorism, political instability, discourage both domestic and foreign investment, while effective security creates stability needed for innovation, entrepreneurship, and infrastructure development. So when nations cooperate on security and other matters, they reduce the risks of conflict spillovers, such as terrorism and organized criminality, all of which tend to disturb markets and discourage investors. So security cooperation safeguards critical infrastructures such as roads, ports, energy installations, communication networks, and several other assets essential for trade and industrialization. So investors are more likely to commit their capital when they trust that their assets and personnel are protected from conflict or criminal activity. So Rwanda's participation in regional security dialogues reflects its growing reputation as a trusted mediator and strategic partner. So hosting these forums signals Rwanda's commitment to peace building and its capacity to convene diverse stakeholders. It also enhances its profile as an investment hub. So investors value political stability. They also value regional influence and proactive diplomacy. So our engagements, including our contributions to peacekeeping and military cooperation, position us as a regional and partner in economic integration. So we have been deliberate in our approach towards working with other nations to improve regional security and stability. Of course, security cooperation extends beyond military operations. It includes intelligence sharing, joint border patrols, and harmonized customs enforcement. These efforts reduce smuggling, piracy, and logistical bottlenecks, making trade routes safer and more predictable. So under the African Continental Free Trade Area, which aims to boost intra-African trade, secures corridors for essential goods to flow, for people to move freely from one country to another, but most importantly, to have a single market where products can move, can compete on the international stage. So coordinated security also builds trust among member states, encouraging deeper economic ties. There is immense potential for multi-sectoral partnerships that align security with development. So international partners can support African-led initiatives through capacity building, technology transfer, and joint infrastructure projects. For example, we have collaborations in cybersecurity, border digitization, and peacekeeping training, which can simultaneously enhance security and create jobs. So we also have another aspect of international investment or public-private partnerships that can also play a role in improving specific sectors, such as the logistics, energy, and telecommunication sectors, where investments are very important, foreign and private-public partnerships in order to secure these sectors and to build them effectively in order to, in turn, improve socio-economic activities. Innovation and investments in different sectors is very critical for Africa's transformation. Certainly, we need a joint partnership between foreign direct investment, public-private partnerships to innovate and create better goods and services on the continent. So that it becomes more competitive on the global stage. So it is important that we involve different stakeholders, both within and without, to improve our capacity to innovate and compete on the international stage. My last message is that security practitioners are critical in improving the general socio-economic transformation of any society. We believe that security should be looked at in a holistic sense. So it's not just about dealing with conflicts. It's a lot more to do with the well-being and livelihood of the people. And therefore, we as security practitioners find ourselves an important component in the transformation of any nation. We perform different roles, especially in our army. We perform different roles to support different sectors. Education, we build schools, we support in building schools. In as far as infrastructure development, our army is involved in constructing roads and critical infrastructure, so that the general economic conditions can improve and the standards of living of a nation can also improve. So the army is a critical player. The police is a critical player. We believe that, for instance, what we do abroad, we take defense and security cooperation very seriously. At least we have proved through our investments, our activities in different countries, that we support security cooperation even in other countries. So our operations, our bilateral engagements in Central African Republic and Mozambique are testament to this. We have over 11,000 troops involved in both Cabo Delgado and Central African Republic, with the explicit task of dealing with insecurity in those areas, so that we can create an environment that will lead to the transformation of our societies.